F-A-T-C-A-T. Man, y'all rockin' the Fat Cat Show. This is my show. F-A-T. Watch the time on you.
Say it one more time.
F-A-T-C-A-T. Man, y'all rockin' the Fat Cat Show. This is my show. F-A-T. Watch the time on you.
Here we go. No matter what you say, I'ma spit it how I spit it so you niggas can forget it. Everybody is a critic. I walk in the dark with my chronicles acidic, with my game up the bar, so your girl'll let me hit it. Damn, man, my show's simply marvelous. You can stop the hating and debating, you can't argue this. Cause if you found something better, you would sip Moretta while wearing an ugly sweater. But my show you listening, so stop the whimpering. This is for the sinners and the born again Christians. Turn to Philippians. Nope, you can miss me then. If you wanna talk, take my number, you can hit me then. Cause you know my show is rocking. Fat Cat, remember that when your girl is shocking. When them headphones are knocking. Fat Cat Show and you don't stop the knocking.
F-A-T-C-A-T. Man, y'all rockin' the Fat Cat Show. This is my show. F-A-T. Watch the time on you.
Say it one more time.
F-A-T-C-A-T. Man, y'all rockin' the Fat Cat Show. This is my show. F-A-T. Watch the time on you.
Here we go.
Yo. What's cracking? You rocking with your boy, the sinister minister, the thinking deacon, the rabbi Raymond Noodle, the chaplain of fried chicken's last rites, the preacher's grandson. Y'all know who it is. That's Fat Cat, and I'm down with my dog, Roof. Y'all know who it is. It's T. Satellite, Bills. What's cracking?
I said, what's happening?
Yeah, man. Nothing much. Another wonderful day for a show. We want to thank everybody that's tuning in with us today at the Fat Cat Show. We want to make sure that you like and subscribe and also share this post, and any of the comments, the topics that we got right here, we want you to be able to freely comment on it. And if you want to comment, that number is 646-564-9728, but you got to press that 1 if you want to comment. But also, if I ran by the number too fast, it's going to be posted across the screen where you can look, and you can also just, dial them numbers, Hey, Mr. Telephone Man. But anyway, like we start every show, we want to wish everybody that is celebrating birthdays happy birthday. It's always good to be in the land of the living all the time. I don't know about you. I'd rather be seen than viewed all the time. You know how I say. But like we got life, we got death, and fortunately, death is a part of life. And one way or another, we all got to leave here one day. But hopefully not too soon. But we want to send our heartfelt condolences out to those who are suffering from loss of a loved one, friend, whoever it may be, dog, cat, whatever, loss. Some people take the loss of animals just as serious as humans. You ever been like that?
No, I don't care about no damn dog or no cat.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just wondering. I just ask, man. I just ask. But before we get into our topics, if this is your first time watching the show, we give the show name on the credits, but we do 2 subtopics before we get to our main topic. And we try to open up dialogue before we get to our main topic, just to, get things flowing, get your juices flowing, put on your thinking caps and all that stuff. But before we get into our topics or anything, man, you got anything on your mind? Anything cross your mind?
Yeah, man, I'm thinking about, what was that, yesterday? We had our 30-year class reunion and the picnic at Bestopel Park. Yeah, that much time went by.
Wow.
I know I look so young with all this gray hair. But I recognize, almost nobody.
It ain't funny. It's always I'm not talking about you, but I'm just saying it's always the one with the oldest face that say they look young.
Oh yeah,
You mean
I know my place.
what you say is something that we'll never hear again?
He cute. I got a big grown man face. I never hear a woman say, "Ooh, that's your boy. He cute." Like, no,
Stop.
nothing cute about this big grown man face.
Stop, man. Stop. But hey, you know,
When's the last time you heard a woman say you was cute?
just my wife, but I know it's just I know it's just protocol. It's just protocol, man. That's like your mama telling you, "Hey, you cute," like thanks, mom.
Thanks, mom.
Now get out of my room.
Hey, what kind of game you trying to play? I know ain't nothing cute around here.
Right. But we want to get into our first topic today, and we did on him before, but R. Kelly, man. R. Kelly, man. He's into his trial. I think this is like the fourth or fifth day of his trial. And they bringing up the fact now where his lawyers are trying to stop them from presenting something of charging him with, contaminating people with herpes.
What is this?
So they're trying to get his medical records closed. And I read an article from CNN, and it says R. Kelly's personal physician of 25 years took the stand Thursday to testify about his treatments of the singer's genital herpes since at least 2007. Said after the prosecutors alleged the singer knowingly infected multiple people with an incurable sexual transmitted disease. Said the singer, 54, whose full name is Robert Sylvester Kelly, has pleaded not guilty to the charges of racketeering and violating the Mann Act and anti-sex trafficking law. See, it's the way they present those laws in there. They kind of like, because, remember years ago they had the boxer Jack Johnson. They arrested him for transporting a white woman across state lines.
Oh, 60 years ago, right?
Something longer than that.
Now, you asked if I remember. I'm like, I wasn't even around.
But it was history though. So that's why I asked you. But President Bush, pardoned him after he'd been dead about 100 years and all of that. But they're trying to hit him with these serious charges, and it's kind of bold too when you do that, because even though to me you're not supposed to idolize a celebrity or a public figure, some people don't know no better. Who was your first celebrity that you seen in person? Who was the first celebrity?
Tommy Hearns.
You count him?
He's a celebrity. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, just homegrown. I'm just saying.
He's homegrown. What is he talking about? Hitman Tommy Hearns.
I
wanted to become a boxer before I met him. When I saw his face, I said, "Oh no!"
Oh Lord! So how? Like, what was this? Well, let me ask this: did a celebrity ever give you that effect, like that shocking effect when you saw him?
I'm from Detroit. We all think we all are celebrities. You won't get your props here.
I think the first celebrity that I saw up close and personal, got really chance.
Richard Simmons.
I'll be all the props for these men.
Kick it with him. Don't talk about don't talk about your lover. But no, it was Slick Rick. That was the first person I celebrity I got to really kick it with up close and talk to him. And it was more like because I was a teenager at the time too, so it was like wow.
I thought the first person you met was Awesome Dre.
Man, he wasn't a damn celebrity.
I'm just saying, hey
he
buddy.
wasn't a celebrity. I'll count him. Yeah, but anyway, man, and to me too, being when you a nutcase, you really think that's he has a mental issue, R. Kelly?
Of course, because he got off on it, and he still kept doing stupid stuff. Come on now, he gotta have a problem.
Right, yeah, and that's the crazy thing because you keep doing things over and over. It was kind of like, let's say, let's say O.J. Simpson, like when he beat the murder case, then he went out there and did some. He knew they was ready to, especially you're a powerful black celebrity. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna naturally try to do you in. So I didn't understand.
Do you think Bill Cosby is gonna try to do something else?
Hell no. Bill Cosby might do that little move he did. Yeah, he Bill Cosby, I think he got dementia, dude. I think because you notice how low profile he keeping too. They not really letting him talk or do live interviews. I think something his brain.
Do you think your boy Kwame Kilpatrick is gonna do something else?
He still has an arrogance, and I think
I'm asking you a question. Do you think he's gonna do something else?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I think he is because he has an arrogance. He doesn't think he did nothing wrong in the first place. So I think it's just his if he's smart he wouldn't, but sometimes if you're narcissistic you just can't help yourself. So I just
27 years that he got sentenced to in prison might have scared him to death. What you think?
Right. You haven't heard nothing with his boy Bobby Ferguson. He got out and he just real quiet. He ain't trying to touch nothing. He got out a couple of months after Kwame got out, and you ain't heard nothing, not even a drop of nothing. And so, and that was the funny thing about me. Everybody was yelling about Kwame getting out, but people forgot about Ferguson, at first, and he was the one that was least culpable if you want to know the truth. So hey, but anyway, man, what the outcome? What do you think should happen with him? I wouldn't want to see him, locked out for the rest of his life. I think
R. Kelly is never getting out. I'm telling you, he's never getting out.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
Man, wow. So, like, was you an R. Kelly fan? Let's say that. Were you an R. Kelly fan?
I'm not a fan of anybody, but R. Kelly.
You liked his music?
I liked his music.
Did this change your way you view his music now?
I still listen to it.
You do?
What are you talking about?
Okay, that's why I asked. You know what I'm saying? So
R. Kelly help you get them cakes.
There you go. There you go. I just
okay. When you was a young guy, name 2 R&B singers that you would put on your little, tape for the women. We all had our little tapes with all the songs.
Yep.
To help get the girls in the mood.
Yep.
Give me 3 R&B singers that was on every tape.
Luther Vandross.
Okay.
Teddy Pendergrass.
Okay.
And for me, Stevie Wonder. He had a lot of them.
I know it's different. You like real old chicks, so.
There you go.
The ones I like didn't like Stevie Wonder,
There you go, man. Stevie was the bomb, boy.
Yeah, he did. If you want a woman in her 60s.
You know what? A lot of surprisingly, a lot of older women that don't like. My mother don't like Stevie Wonder.
I just want to know what woman that you was with said, "Ooh, that's the Stevie Wonder you got on there. Ooh, that's my jam."
Mm-hmm. There's a
No,
ribbon in the
no
sky.
guy,
I mean, what, man?
no Art Kelly, Stevie Wonder.
But my rest, Luther and Teddy P.
But Stevie Wonder.
Stevie.
Luther would even think Stevie Wonder was old. Come on now.
Stop it, man. But I don't know, man. But that was just me, man. Whatever sounded good to me at the time. I listened to weirder things while in the act or something, you know. So it's,
like Ray Charles, you'd be like, yeah, that's my stuff.
Yeah, you something else, man. I don't know, man. But yeah, man. But you know, R. Kelly did write a letter, man.
He can't even read. He ain't writing no letter.
He wrote a letter. I got it here.
Oh, okay.
You want to hear what he said?
What'd he say?
And this is to his man, what you?
Who helped him write the letter? Mayweather?
I don't know. This is to his fans, man. The ones that's in trouble, that you know that might have the herpes, man. I'm telling you.
Okay.
So
go ahead, read it.
He said, "Dear fans," he said, "Dear ladies," he said, if you met me at the backyard party and I said you're number one and started filling on your booty, and we stepped in the name of love to the hotel to bump and grind, cause your body's calling and it seems like you're ready, so sex me with that honey love, cause you remind me of something. Oh yeah, I'm the world's greatest. I'm a flirt. I got the keys to your ignition, ready to burn it up. Keep it on the down low. Got a STD and trapped in the closet with some girl. But when a woman's fed up, I wish I could turn back the hands of time.
He said all that?
He said all of that. Thank you to R. Kelly for his note. Thank you.
And he sent it to you. I didn't know y'all was close like that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He came out a couple of times, man. You know, him.
Have you ever been mesmerized by a star?
Nah, no.
Never?
Nah. I mean, like I said, you know, about the closest. Like I said, when I saw Slick Rick, I was like, dang, you know, because I was a rapper. You know, I was trying to rap back then, and then, you know, hey.
What about Africa Bambaataa?
Imagine what would a party look like with African Bambaataa?
I'm just saying, like he took you up under his wing.
No, look, with a party with African Bambaataa, R. Kelly, Uncle Wee Wee,
Uncle Wee Wee,
Uncle Wee Wee, and Brother Polite.
Man,
but
that's a lot of pedophiles in one room.
Said
they'll be fighting over your booty.
Like fighting over yours. Said, hey, Robert, what them kids? Hey, but I ain't gonna play with that, man, because somebody, you know, seriously, you know, I just hope, because it's a lot of damage that he did with those, with the chicks. And if you think about it, especially with them coming out and saying half of the stuff that they said about what he made them do, especially the part about drinking piss and eating feces. Who gonna want to come behind that? Like,
but they loved him.
Ugh. But eating feces? Imagine you get with a girl. She said, "I was one of the girls that The R. Kelly abuse. He made me eat feast.
I did date one of his girls when I was young. I was a young guy. And that made me not even want to talk to her no more. She was fine though.
Who was it?
I don't remember her name. You crazy?
Mm-hmm. You sure that was her?
What you mean?
You sure that was her? And not the one on Low Down Dirty Shame?
Good morning, Shine.
Hey, that's what you get for messing with me, though. but anyway, man, I hope Robert get the help that he need, because that guy is a certified.
Something got to be wrong with him. He writing you notes and stuff.
Yeah, man.
Telling you to send him pictures.
You said net pics, but anyway, our next,
that flower behind your ear.
Our next. You was in
Okay.
his video. Keep on playing.
Man.
But anyway, our next topic, women. If your man cries in front of you, is that a sign of weakness? And I mean, overall, we as men automatically, if it's something that kind of makes us vulnerable, we always think of a weak point. Let me.
How many women have you cried in front of?
That's not my mother or parent.
Yeah, I'm talking about a chick that's in the streets.
Like I said,
my baby mama.
If you count, she probably seen me later in life because she came to my grandfather's funeral. That's about the only.
No. I'm not talking about that kind of cry.
But you know what I'm saying. I don't know. Like I said, my wife pretty much is the only
from
one.
A broken heart, man.
Deep down in my heart.
From a broken. How can you, man? Let me see. No, I ain't crying for no chick, no broken heart. I was like, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
But you wanted to cry, huh?
Shoot.
That's what's wrong with men. You know, society tells us we can't cry.
Yeah.
And a lot of us need a cry and a hug.
And that see, because most of us don't cry. That don't cry is the reason why so many Ike Turners are born, or some psycho killers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hey, I encourage you. Go ahead, man. Just cry about what you told me the other day, man. Go on and cry.
I'm saying, why would I come to you?
Huh?
This sounds crazy to you.
I'm your friend, and you just told me, go on and cry.
Well, I just asked you a question. You just lied. I said, you ever cried, in front of a woman? And you told me 3 times where you cried in front of a woman.
What? I told you what my
snot coming all out your nose.
Hey, I saw you.
English was all messed up. I love you, girl.
You was eating. You had puff tissue, chocolate bonbons, sitting up, chatty patty in it, all that. Hey, I'm just saying, man. But I know you cried because you did that Tyrese cry.
I'm very sensitive. Why wouldn't I cry?
Go ahead. What you gonna do that on 5 heartbeats?
But you light skinned, so I know you cried. Light skinned cats always crying.
What, man? Light skin is different than it was. In
the 80s.
Yeah,
you east said light skin. That's different.
Light skin is different than it was in the 80s. In the 80s, who was the head top light skinned guy in the 80s?
El DeBarge.
Who was the top dark in the 80s?
I can't even remember. Big Daddy Kane?
Yep, it had to be.
Or Arnold from Different Strokes.
What you talking about, Willis?
Okay, let's go to the 90s. Top light skin. It had to be I'll Be Sure. I'll Be Sure Christopher Williams.
Oh, I forgot all about Christopher Williams. I remember when we was young, you used to try to wear your hair like Christopher Williams.
Don't wake me. Hey,
You used to really think you was that cat, man.
man, there you go. Hey, I don't know, man. It is what it is. But anyway, if anybody listening, especially women, give us a call. Let us know what you think. If does a man crying in front of you show a sign of weakness? What do you think about that? See, I'm gonna tell you something. My dad told me, because my dad is a real old school hardcore type of cat. You know, they come from that old school where he don't show no mercy on nothing. So
you mean emotions? He shows no emotions.
None, recluse, whatever. And it's like he called me one day, and this was the day I had worked at the church, and I had messed my back up real bad. And I was laying in bed taking pain pills and stuff like that. And my dad came and he said, son, what's going on with you? I said, man, I threw my back out working at that church. My dad looked at me. He said, he said, a man ain't supposed to be talking about pains and weaknesses, pains and weaknesses. He said, don't do that in front of your kids. You got the kids, you got to teach them to be strong, especially your son. That's the advice he gave me. What do you think about that?
Sounds like a strong man. What did he tell you about when you couldn't find your ED pills?
That you took them? Because you ain't been working since 1980? Nah. Don't be trying to be slick, Robert. So I don't know, man, but hey, see now, like on the picture with Anthony Anderson right here. Now, if you crying like that, all that type of stuff, now it's now how is a real man supposed to cry? Give me an example, man. How are you supposed to cry?
I don't know. I haven't seen men cry before.
What if it do like is that too?
I don't know. You tell me, because I don't have the experience of having men cry in front of me. Like the last man that cried in front of you, how did he cry? Like, I love you. How did he do it?
Like the man that cried in back of you. Hey, I'm just saying, man. Don't do it today. Don't do it today. Yeah. But anyway, man. But have any you never seen a friend of yours cry? Did you laugh? I know you. If somebody cried in front of you, you would laugh.
No,
Yes,
none of my friends cried in front of me before.
Yes, you would.
That's our code. I would leave before he started crying. I don't want to see my friends cry. Yeah, think about it. I didn't know you for over 20 years. I only seen you cry one time.
You ain't seen me. You try to be funny. Come on now. Come on now. Yep. You ain't seen me cry nothing. You better seen okay. Okay cry or something, but you ain't seen me. We get down like that, buddy. but I don't know.
It's all right, man.
Okay,
I told you it's gonna be okay,
all,
man.
All right, little buddy. You say, see that you gonna sit here and lie. You was like, you, me and that don't cry in front of you. Now you wanna lie.
No, I'm just saying you said you never cried.
See,
And you cried in front of me.
But you cried in front of Collins, in front of TC. You been deep in my heart.
Okay, man, let's get back to the topic.
I'm just saying though, don't start with me though. But anyway, man, if anybody got any comments on this, which is going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we up out of here with this conversation, and we want to get to the main topic in our show, and that main topic is. I know you didn't want to go through this yesterday, but what is on your relationship checklist? What should you seriously consider? What is on that relationship checklist, and what should you seriously consider? What are the things on your list that stand out more than others? What are the least things that really, you should consider, but it's not as important as the other things on the list? I think about this more importantly. I don't like a flashy type woman, a loud woman.
Let me go.
I've always been like, just really always been like that, and that's one of the things that I think really drew me to my wife, because she was never like a loud woman. She was more quiet when we got, but sometimes you gotta be leery of quiet women.
Mm-hmm. I think my list changed as I got older, because when I was younger, I said, "Oh, she's got to be this weight." Big old booty. They had to have a booty,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As I got older, and I had so many terrible relationships, I started saying, I just want a sweet, nice woman that understands me.
Let me ask you this: what stands out more? Physicality, the attributes or characteristics? What is what is more important?
It's got to be. It's almost like a combo, because you got to be physically attracted to the person, and she's got to have some type of nice personality.
Oh, let me ask this then. Let's say if you took on the scale of let's ask how many things got to line up for you. What are the like? Do you have 5 or more top things that got to line up for you in order for this to be the right mate for you?
Yeah, I gotta have a loyal woman.
Mm-hmm.
A nice woman. When I say nice, I'm saying that don't hold grudges, that's got my back no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And somewhat of the same similar background. That's what I tell my daughter. Like, try to find somebody that was raised somewhat like you was raised.
Of course, physically attractive. I know we'll fall in there. Physically attractive, and and of course, I know that includes the look, the body, and all of that. So if you going on that aspect, okay, let's just say out of all of those that you named, just say if she had 2 out of the 4.
In the beginning?
In the beginning.
In the beginning, you gotta be attracted to her in the beginning.
I'm just saying,
that's gonna start the whole conversation right there.
But let's just say the person got half of the qualifications that you like? Is that a reason for you to write that person off because they're not
If
fully?
she's got half, I don't want her.
Wow.
Nah, I'm saying life is too short not to go after what you really want. I did that one before. I don't want to be in a relationship where I really don't want the woman because of one or two things. She could take those one or two things that she's missing and go find somebody else. They might want it. I don't want it.
But just say, you know, your the clock is winding down. If she got like half the little qualifications you got, let's say you can consider her, but if you second guessing it, you just leave it alone. Or if it got to be something spontaneous where you say, well, I know she don't got everything, but she, you know, this is a good.
I'm saying my everything is not that big. So you know what I'm saying with my list of things that a woman gotta have.
Mm-hmm.
If she's missing the little small things that I have, I don't want her. And that'll be bad for me to take her, you know, out the dating pool. Somebody else can get her. Somebody else that want that the things that I don't want. I'm not trying to be selfish like that.
So I want to put this out here one more time. If you want to call in and conversate on any of these topics, that number is 646-564-9728. Press that 1 if you want to comment. We're trying to get as many comments or, you know, interactions as we can on these topics. I look at, you know, I didn't require much, you know what I'm saying? But I think sometimes it be the diamond in the rough love. That diamond in the rough love that really kind of, the love that really, and that's what my wife caught me off guard. Really, she really caught me off guard because, like I said, you know, and this isn't to say nothing negative because my wife was a slim woman, you know what I'm saying, and I was used to, you know, thicker women, you know what I'm saying, and it was like, and so I went against the grain of what I normally did, but you know, I'm glad I did, and it paid off, and it really, you know, worked for me. But sometimes too, I think you have to, you know, compromise a bit. You know what I'm saying? You have to.
But you still had that attraction towards her.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but if you don't have that attraction, what you got? When you get in an argument, and that's gonna happen.
Right.
It's gonna automatically bring attention to the things that you don't like this old flat booty nasty mother.
So let me say this. So, because I think what happens to a lot of people, and I brought it up earlier, is that when the clock started winding down, they felt like, oh, I need to hurry up and be in something, and it causes them to settle and getting to relationships they really, you know, don't want, but they just settling because they gotta have a certain person. So let me ask you, did you ever feel like, I know obviously now you don't, you know, because you're taking your time because, you know, slim pickings out here, but was there ever a time that you felt like, you know, my clock is running down, I need to grab something, you know?
No, see, men are different from women.
Yeah.
We never think that our clock is running down. And it is running down because I don't look the same. My attitude is not the same.
Mm-hmm.
And with each failed relationship, it changes you.
Right. Right.
You know,
Right.
I know I'm not that nice, sweet guy that I used to be.
You know.
I'm not worried about what another man thinks.
That ain't what Papa Park Joe said. Look,
Can't help yourself. Huh?
hey, I just no, but on the real though, it's just to me like okay, if you had to pick, if there was one solid gold rule on your list, what would it be? One solid gold rule.
Loyalty.
That's wonderful, man. That is beautiful right there, man.
And what people don't understand is, I hear a lot of guys, they say, oh, I want a loyal woman, but you got to be a loyal man too, because you get what you give out.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm willing. I'm at the point where I'm willing to give you that load, because that's what I want. I don't want to treat somebody bad, and then I might switch their whole personality around.
Yep.
Because the way that I'm acting.
Yep.
I don't want to do that.
And I can say this every day. My wife reminds me. She reminds me just of how lucky I am, because like you said, I seen a lot of. I got a chance to see a lot of marriages and a lot of people that got into relationships with the people that they're not equally yoked with. And it's not really true love. It's just being stagnated and just sharing space and time. And
do you believe in true love?
Yeah, of course.
Hmm.
I believe. I tell my wife this all the time. I say, you know, it's so funny that because it's like our backgrounds are almost similar. You know, and
so when you first saw your wife, you just knew it. You was like, that's the one for me.
It wasn't like that, because
right.
Because I didn't you know what, because at the time when I met my wife, I was going through so much other stuff. I was in kind of like a different type of headspace, and so she almost like really could have got past me because I wasn't really checking. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was so funny that because I believe, especially being a minister, I believe that everything that happens in our life, like the scripture says, is God orders it. So I knew.
But how long did it take you to approach her the first time you saw her?
Actually, I didn't approach her.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I don't know if you remember the story. A older woman in a cage in my wife's department. She told me this. She said, because she thought I was being a little playboy in the casino. So she said one day, she said somebody is gonna come along and steal your heart, and I said, no. And then she said, watch. And she kept saying that for a couple of years with me. And so one day I passed her, and she said, I got somebody for you. And she went in the cage. She went in her department and grabbed my wife. I didn't expect nothing. She said, and my wife was like, hey, she was like, do you got something to say to me? And I just kind of like looked at her and walked off. I didn't really say nothing because it was kind of putting me on the spot. So I just walked off. And so my wife ended up coming to my post that day, talking to me, and we exchanged numbers. And we ended up going on a date. And then it was that from there. But at the time, like I said, I was almost dismissive of it because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, why would such a young girl want me? You know what I'm saying? Why would such a younger girl want me? You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me, kind of like.
See, that's how I know you was listening to Stevie Wonder.
Because I almost got my wife by 8 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
But
what?
that's how it's supposed to be. What are you talking about? You ain't supposed to go for the women that's 10, 15 years older than you. And you like older women. I mean, you used to like old women. Because I remember when you introduced me to somebody, I was like, is this your grandma?
I introduced you to nobody. What's wrong with you, man? See? And I remember I had to take you to intervention. Because you introduced me to your boyfriend.
Oh, stop it.
But no, man. On the serious note, it's there's a couple of things, like I said, and that's the number one thing too. I agree with you that stands out on the list. The golden rule is loyalty, because, like I said, I realized that today with my wife. Going to the doctor's office, my wife was like, "Hey, you're not, I want you here with me." She said, "So next time you go to the doctor, I'm going. I need to find out what's going on." So, and that's one of the main things. So I'm asking everybody out there that's listening, what is the number one golden rule on your book? And if you got any comments or anything you want to add to the show, that number is 646-564-9728. Press 1 if you want to comment on that. And I think with loyalty, the next one would have to be, a good personality. That next one, just having a great personality. You ain't got to be the greatest human being, but at least I want somebody that I can conversate with, even if we have a disagreement, that we won't be back and forth like Ray Ray and Pookie or something, or Ike and Tina. We don't have to do all that. I'm past the point where, I don't know, but I never really like to argue, because when I argue with somebody, I always, even in my younger years, I wanted to fight. So, but even now, I don't even have the patience for like arguments. I don't want to argue, man. I don't want to, I'm like Plies.
You want to argue?
I don't want to go through all that.
Yeah. That's how, that's my list done changed so much.
Oh yeah.
As I done got older, I'm talking about you gotta have that loyalty. We gotta have that connection, but we gotta have that attraction also.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about certain things physically. You gotta have.
Do you believe in
that I like in a woman?
Do you believe in a number system when it comes to attraction, or it's just something that you just like? Like, how people be like 1 to 10 and she a dime and this and that. Do you believe in a number system, or she just beautiful?
I can't say, oh, she's just beautiful. I'm talking about I'm going off of if I just met her.
Mm-hmm.
Because in time we all gonna lose our looks.
Yeah.
I don't care who you with.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna stay beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But when you first meet them, I'm not the kind of person when I first meet you, I'm like, oh, she's so beautiful, and I know nothing about her.
You never seen somebody that you just thought was just so beautiful, like.
I'm just saying, when I say so beautiful, but she was like just kind of ugly,
Oh, okay. and like you said, you have to be very careful as far as looks also, because like you said, you have women that will that'll put on a ton of makeup, and then when they peel it off, they not as attractive. And then you got those ones that are like homely women, but when they dress themselves up, you be like, oh, all of that was under there. You like, wow, but they just homely. You ever dealt with somebody like that? You be like, they look like a plain Jane, and then when they dress up,
Let me think. I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Wow.
Because I would go, I'm saying in my past, I would find a woman, she had the nice behind, nice chest, and she was pretty. Everybody but this one. I'm not going to say this one. But when I was younger, then when I got older, I started going more for the whole personality thing. Not meaning you could look like a monster.
So I know I shouldn't. I don't have to really ask this question, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna say this. But is there ever a time when personality can overshadow the look?
No. Let me tell you something. Yes, because the one woman that I had no type of attraction to, but I had an attraction to her personality. Mm-hmm. She had a nice personality.
You clowned me when I said that before.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you clowned me when I said that
I think
before.
You're making that up.
No, I'm being real. You clowned me. You said, who says I just love her personality?
I'm saying she caught me in a time where I was going through a real bad breakup. And her whole personality, it was nice. It was something that I wasn't getting from the other girl.
Everything you miss at home, huh?
Everything I miss at home. What you talking about?
That's the song.
Everything
you miss at home.
That's that old stuff. You down with the.
Oh yeah. You know.
Ray Charles and all that. Stevie Wonder. I don't know about
those old. She give me money when I'm in need. That's all right. That's all right. Cause some of them young guys, love that old stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I gotta get with somebody speak my lingo. That was the funny thing about my wife. My wife, prime example, when we first went out on a date, my wife was like, "Oh, he listened to all that old music." I was in the car listening to I was like an old man. I was listening to the Dramatics, all of that type stuff. That was me, Well, you probably was up there listening to the 504 Boys. You don't understand too much.
Oh, I don't know about that type of stuff. Man. Come on now.
Master P.
I was a Luther Cat, Aretha Franklin. I knew the music that
Now you talking about old?
No, but you talking about Stevie Wonder.
Aretha Franklin?
I've never heard somebody say, "Oh man, put Stevie Wonder on here."
Aretha Franklin? Are you serious?
Silly of me to think that I can. Come on now.
That ain't Aretha Franklin.
Well, whatever.
When you got an all-timers moment. That's all right, but once again,
you still said Stevie Wonder. But got me messed up.
But look, we got 6.
Have you ever got a Stevie Wonder tickets for a woman? You're like, I got them Stevie Wonder tickets. You want to go? Did you?
You can't clown Stevie, dog.
I'm just asking you a question, man. Did you
clown Stevie, man?
Did you ever get a woman some Stevie Wonder tickets?
if I'm not mistaken, Aretha Franklin older than Stevie.
I'm just saying, did you ever?
If I'm not mistaken, who said that? I'm going to Aretha Franklin. Gotta be a do right.
I don't know, man. That's strange. I don't know.
That's Aretha Franklin is
He
strange.
says he put Stevie Wonder on his mixtape.
You put Aretha Franklin. A Ribbon in the Sky. Oh, like, come on, man. You tripping. You are tripping, dude. I bump Stevie up any day.
I bet you your mama don't even bump Stevie Wonder.
She don't like Stevie.
See? He's too old.
Aretha older than him.
I'm just saying. I said name your top 3. You said Stevie Wonder, Isaac Hayes.
Walk on by. Hey,
Who in the hell left the gate open?
I'm telling you, man. I don't know what's wrong with you, man. Talk about you go dog me for Stevie, but you yelled Aretha Franklin. That's crazy. What was she?
Hey, KRS-One, he said, let me rock you Aretha Franklin. Ain't nobody saying, let me hang out with you, Stevie Wonder.
Let me see. I'm looking. Aretha Franklin was born March 25th, 1942. Let's look up Stevie. Name a song of Aretha Franklin that you would bump on the tape.
I don't know. I don't try to have memories of old women.
Okay, I'm just saying, but you named it. So
I know the women you was with, they didn't even have thongs. They had dollar store panties.
There you go, man. So Stevie was what? 1950. Born in 1950. That's because my mom them age.
You shouldn't tell your mama age, man.
Well, everybody knows shoot, my mom got to be born somewhere in the 50s. If I'm born in the 70s.
Oh, I thought you was born in the 60s something.
I thought you was born in the 30s. Master Yoda.
You remember when they killed Malcolm X? I was like, dang, you was around.
You was on the balcony at Palmer Park.
Oh, stop it, fool.
But hey, but like I said,
you remember when they opened the door for the first time at Minjo?
you cut the ribbon.
You was like, let me stop with you.
You be like, I want to be the first one to pee in here. Hey, man. But I don't know, man. I'm telling you, man. Why you getting started, dog? But anyway, man. I don't know. We gonna have to let you shave your mustache off to get some dollars in this month, man. So, but anyway, if you call right now, Satellite will shave his mustache off. We got 2 minutes and 30-something seconds to go, so we're waiting on that first caller for the mustache shaving. But anyway, we getting ready to get on out of here. Once again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in, and also, you know what is that on your list? What is on that relationship list? What are the things that stand out the most on your list? Everybody has certain protocols when it comes to selecting a mate, and it is certain rules and principles that we hold on to when we choose to select a mate. And it's I mean, I don't know if your formula works, or do you switch your formula up, or do you add and take rules, or do you follow the rules to the T? Whatever works for you. I don't know.
I could tell you gonna role play tonight. You gonna come
90
in the bedroom
seconds.
with sunglasses on? You gonna be Stevie Wonder, ain't you?
There you go. You gonna let the Stevie go. And what you gonna do? We going riding on the freeway. I can't even tell you a Aretha Franklin song that is romantic.
Yeah, but you could tell me about some Stevie Wonder songs.
Oh yeah.
Like what?
There's a ribbon in the sky. All day.
60 seconds.
Oh, your turtleneck on, your sunglasses, you're gonna be Stevie all day, baby.
There you go. Well, I'm gonna leave it alone. But anyway, once again, like I said, we want everybody to stay safe. You know, still wear your mask because this boy is out of here. This corona. They reported so many more deaths over in I think it was in Florida. So just keep your mask on. Still stay 6 feet away, and don't let nobody pressure you into getting vaccinated if you don't want to. But if you choose to, hey, that's it. But anyway, we want to say peace, and we up out of here. Peace.
10